Hey, welcome back to my channel. I am Silver Ninja, going over the game Ant Legion and its many different features, parts, and events. And what I want to do is go over mass training and some of the benefits and some ways to reduce the cost and the time for doing so. Now, I typically do this during a training event, but I don't know when the next one is going to be. I haven't looked it up. And there is currently a training buff that ends in 13 hours. So I figured now is a good time to do it, to get a little bit more training in. So what are some ways that we can reduce training? Now, first, you could always promote, which is cheaper than promoting is cheaper than training. It's a cost difference. So the cost between promoting a T3 to a T9 is a little cheaper than going straight T9. So I've been saving these. T3s I get specifically from the pheromones. I have a lot of T1s right now because I'm testing something. I'm not going to go into that right now, but that's what that is. Until I know what that is, no need to share it. I'm still figuring it out, the T1s. So we're going to train some T9s and probably promote those T3s up. But we want to make it cheaper. So let's go here. And we're going to speed that up real quick. So if I can train 1320. And if it's maxed out, it's a little over 16 hours. And you can see the cost down there. I'm not going to remember it, so take a look. It's going to change. We'll do leaves, 222, okay? 222,000 if you train that many of those. So what can we do? Well, we're going to start with the permanents. What are the permanents? Well, let's see. If we go to specialized ant, and you come down to the civil ants, this one here gives you training speed. Increases based off the star. I'm currently star 5, which it shows right there as well. So I get 26% training speed. Food required for training is reduced. And of course, we like the stamina cost is down, but that's different. I think the doorkeeper ant, water for training is down. Food for training is down. So there might be others. You can take a look and find where those are at and how to evolve them. You can just look at different ones. Healing, experience. So we're not going to go through all the specialized ants. You can look and find out which ones will help you out with that. But I gave you 2 of them. Other ways you can reduce. Well, you can go into your research tab. And you go under, I believe it's under development. And you'll see here, training speed. Training speed is important. Not necessarily for the long haul trainings, like I have one right, like at 16 hours, it's basically overnight, right? Over day. When I'm not in a hurry to train, and just sit there until it's done. But if I want to do training speeds and just burn through some, then this is when it's important. And you come down here, and you see there's another training speed down here. That shall open up as you grow your nest. And there's probably some in here too. Let's see. Nope, that's all combat. All right. Yes, it says combat right on there. Look at that. All right, and the other one you can do is your Alliance tab. Alliance Tech. Okay. Try to always donate to the hot button if you have the resource. If you're a small nest, you're not going to have fungus. So you won't be able to donate to things that require fungus. But the more you donate to the hot button, the faster you'll get through it. So I highly recommend that, and I want to recommend that on every video. But while we're there, whoops, you can see under civil, training armies. Here's your training speed. Here's another one, training speed. So these are your more permanent reductions in training speed. and training cost. The other one you can do is come into your commander talents, and under the balance tree, you see here I have training speed, training cap, and you come down and there's going to be more training cap, training speed. Now I have a balance tree, but it's more focused on getting to the bottom so I can get that stamina regeneration than it is about training. So we're going to reset it. At VIP 10, you get free resets. So we're going to do, I'm just going to come down, I'm going to pause this. And here's where it differs. So during conquest or events where I'm out attacking other players, I want healing. But right now, I want training. So we're just going to fill those up. And yes, we're going to use cost reduction before we start this training, because it does a 25% cost reduction in training. Now here's another fork. Let's see. I would rather have training speed. If I can double up on it, I will. Let's see if there's any more down here. There isn't. Great. So I should have enough points. That I can do that, and we're just going to burn through, so that way we're doing this. That's it. Okay. So now I have max training speed and max training cap. You may not be able to reach this at your current talent level, but that's okay. You'll get there. So the last thing you can do to increase your training speed is go to speeds, and now I don't currently have a training speed 30%, but if I did, well, I would use that. So I'm going to use the 10 for now. And if you're not sure if it's activated, you can go here and you can see training speed. Okay. I wish I had a 30% right now, but I don't. So now let's see, what did all of that work do for us? Well, 19%. We're now training 1,720, and it's taking 19 hours. If I had a 30% speed reduction, that would probably be closer to 17 or 18. But we did increase that by quite a bit. What were we at, like 1320? 14. So I saved 2 hours of training speed for the roughly, or an hour and 20 minutes. Okay, so that's not many less speeds that I'm going to use. But now we're also going to go into the book. I have, within 60 minutes, that's where we reduce the resource cost for training and healing. Okay, now we'll go back into here. This was 222, now it's 211. Plus the other ones have been reduced as well. I want to burn through my resources on hand that I got from hitting other nests. So this, because I like that to be 0. I keep all my resources in my bag, and I'd like to keep it that way. So let's burn through some training. I have some replenishments to do. Let's see. Oh yeah, so let's go over that too. So you see I have some training speeds. Train another one. Speed. So I have 55 5 minutes. And here's a whole bunch of training speeds I purchased. I don't purchase very often, but I did purchase some. And a lot of them I also save. I get a lot of speed trainings from merchants and things like that, and I tend to save up things for events and whatnot. Now, I don't buy them very often, but you can go to certain shops. Hold on real quick. I want to keep this timer going. Now, these are all resources. I've never had a full resource one of this, which is awesome. We're buying all of those. But sometimes you'll get speeds here. Actually, most of the time you'll get speeds here. Regular speeds, research speeds, and training speeds, things like that. Let's see. Oh, so what I wanted to go is the arena. Now, I don't remember exactly which one that is, so bear with me here. right here. So you can buy training speeds right here. Okay. Now I don't often do that, but I got my harvester ant to 5 and it's a long way up to finish that. So I've been buying these speeds finally. And I think that's the only one you can buy those. Yeah, you can get healing speeds here, which I do buy now. I rarely ever buy the resources. And I've been over all that. So there are places you can buy training speeds. So just keep an eye out for those as you travel the exchange shops. All right, so there is that. So let's go back into this, and we're going to speed through some more trainings. Now you see here, this says it cost me 8 diamonds if I want to speed through it right now. You can change that. You can actually just go here. I can go 17, 15. See where that puts me. So when I hit my quick speed, that cost me 6. And you can play around with that. Let's go 18. 10. Well, that was the wrong way. Let's go. It's very finicky, and just kind of play around with it to get it where you like it. Guess that was not the right one. Let's go 14. Because if I go too low, then I'm right back to where I started from. That's 5. Ideally, you want it between 1 and 3. Before we go further into that, let's do this one. Five. Okay, got through all those. It's a little cheaper to promote. Let's see if we can figure this one out. Why I have you on here. Let's do 17, 12. I don't remember what I've done already. There we go. Now I'll just tap on this box. It automatically fills that in. And I can speed through. Now let's see if I need to replenish anything else here. 187, I think I need a few of those. First thing we're going to do is go to the promoting. Now if you're doing a training event, you can see how doing these promotions would be beneficial because you'd get through that training event faster. At least you get through the phases to get those rewards. And that's pretty much it. So that's how you mass produce at the cheapest and fastest cost. I'm not going to do a whole bunch here, just trying to replenish. And I got plenty of those. Okay. That's pretty much it. I'd rather wait till I have a 30% training to do more or a training event to do more. And I got to get my mantis cave going. I've been slacking on that. I did burn through a lot of my resources on hand. I'm going to share some. So other than that, let me know if I missed anything or if you think I got anything wrong. That's always helpful. I do try to follow up on that. And then have a great day. Thanks for watching and happy training. Remember to keep it fun.